And welcome to the Witching Hour, everybody. Miss G and I are here. Little man's here. Say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. You can do it. Good boy. Come on. Say hi. Good boy. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, YouTube community. Thanks for being here. I have some special guests tonight. We have one surprise guest coming in a little bit later. But for tonight, I want to welcome my co-host.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff, or AKA the Catanese comic kid. You know who it is. You know what it is.
You want to welcome our special guest, bud?
Yeah. Let's welcome Mike and Riley from Downright Nerdy Podcast. So,
what's going on, everybody? Thanks for having us. Appreciate this.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Well, we needed to balance the tables out a little bit.
There we go. There we go. A little more building here.
We got a lot of people in the chat. Go ahead and shout people out, honey.
Sam Tangled Web
is our moderator.
Hi, Aaliyah, looking for your squirrel. I appreciate that. Oh.
Viewers in the chat. Hi, Aaliyah. Sam's in every chat room.
Yep. Yeah, he's my moderator. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here, you guys. Michael and Riley, I really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are at a con and taking your time out to spend some time with me and Jeff. It's much love, you guys. So
to do it.
I'm going to start this off really quick as we do every show. And so now that I got you with the hook, it's time for a book. And this was from Steve Whiting. It's a 4-part miniseries. It's called The Golden Age. And it's from the World War II. World War II is over. First generation of superheroes. It is just beginning of the end. And basically what this is early 1940s pre-Justice Society. And this is from the DC universe, and it came out in 93. It is very well done. I think it's a very underrated book. This is the first in the series. Really, really good book. Must try to pick this up and check it out, you guys. So there's my book of the hook. There we go. Jeff?
Yep. Got mine. God Country by Donnie Cates and Jeff Shaw. If you guys are ever had anybody that has Alzheimer's or you lost anybody, this is a really good book to read. It got me through some hard times, so it's one of my most sentimental books in my collection too. So it's a really good read about a old man with Alzheimer's and about him getting a big 6-inch sword called Valifax. So that's pretty cool.
Nice. And you got an autographed copy too? Oh,
yeah.
I'm so jealous. All right. Next, we have Michael and Riley. Hold on. Where are we here? Here we go. There we go, guys.
Cool. All right. So for us, we got Black Panther #1. Now, the only difference between this and the original one is it's a variant cover from my LCS here in Oakland, California. And if you see here, see on the cover,
Yep.
This cover actually has, they only made 30 of these, but it has the little sign, the Welcome to Oakland sign right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So they only made, I think, 6 or no, they made 30 of these. I was able to get a couple here at the con. They actually let me take a couple. So nice of them.
Cool.
Thank you.
Very cool.
If and Cal, if any of you guys are ever in the Bay Area, that's my LCS right there. Just
Love
telling you.
It's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a
It is
big
deal. That is really neat.
Well, we're just jealous of the LCS.
Yeah.
We don't have that here.
Oh, I'm so sad, so sorry for you. We have about maybe 10 within
Oh,
less than an hour away.
Listen,
Rob,
is that even a comic book store though?
Yeah, that's the one next to the.
Oh,
it's next to
okay.
a school.
Eau Claire.
Yeah, Eau Claire.
Claire.
Yeah, 87 miles one way.
yeah, we have a lot. I mean, and they don't seem to be competing for business too much.
No.
They seem to be
Right.
doing pretty well. So yeah. You commenting in the chats there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in on the chat. There's a lot of people.
Alright.
Yeah.
John Comics with Kids is here. Nice.
Yeah.
My
Nice.
thing, I'm glad he liked the AOK he got.
Hi, Leah. Nice. Look at
Mhm.
that.
He collects.
Yeah.
These guys are awesome.
Yeah,
Comic Core. I was actually just on Comic Core not that long ago. Thank you again, man. That was awesome.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
That was humbling.
I really like JD or JD's Golden Guys. You ever watch that? You ever watch the Golden Guys on Wednesdays?
Golden guy.
Oh yeah, I've watched I haven't watched them all, but yeah.
Wow, very impressive. Very, very impressive. That is a really good show. If you want to get educated a little bit on the Golden Age, that's a show to watch. It's really well done.
The problem is I can't afford a lot of the Golden Age stuff.
Doesn't want to be
None of us
tempted.
can.
Yeah, no.
And I don't want
all
to
that
be
is
too
just
tempted.
tempted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very addicting, especially when you get into
Yeah.
it. We have Z Collects. Hi Z, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Trying to keep up with the chat at the same time. So tonight,
well, for John.
yeah, for John. This is for John. Yeah, hold on.
John, I made sure.
Hold on. Wait. This is for John, if he's there.
I made sure
Perfect.
to get out some tie-dye.
Perfect.
To be in the spirit of the day.
John's Comics with Kids. # Man Wolf Pack.
Did you see his show?
# Shirtless Bear Fighter. All day.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I got an autograph with both artists and the writer. The shirtless
That's
bear
right.
fighter.
See? Jeff,
Yeah.
we're starting a movement. I love it.
Nice. Love it. Okay. So, what was it? Let's go to Jeff. Jeff, you got any questions?
All right. Well, for the ladies, I do.
Both
Yeah, for Riley and for Miss G. So, what do you guys really collect, and how is it living with two good comic book collectors?
Riley, go right ahead.
Well, I think it's gonna depend on who you ask. My level of nerddom is very low, but if you ask Michael, I collect plants to kill. That's pretty much the only thing that I collect. I try really, really hard to be a crazy plant lady, and I'm not. But otherwise,
Mugs.
mugs. I collect coffee mugs. Yeah, I have a ton. But
Too many.
yeah,
How many's? That's awesome.
yeah. See,
That is awesome.
I would own that.
You would own that. I'm surprised
I
you
would.
don't own
I would own that. Yeah, no, so unfortunately, these days with my schedule and everything, I collect school books mainly.
And
Sadly.
in regards to the question of what is it like being with somebody who's such a comic book nerd, I could speak for everybody. They couldn't imagine it any other way, right? Am I right?
Right.
It really makes the arguments entertaining.
Pure bliss.
Pure.
All the time.
See,
Yeah,
Every
do
day.
you really need that? Yeah, I do. You need a piece of art right there? Yeah, I do.
absolutely.
Do you need
What
another
about you, Ms. What do you collect?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but then who's rifling through it as soon as you get it?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We don't need that baby picture of you. We could put Galactus on there instead.
wow. I can't believe how warm it is in here. Unreal. And I got the window
We
wide open.
need a fan in this room.
Yeah, it's warm in here.
Oh my God. Do you guys sleep with the fan? I'm curious.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Fan?
If-
This is why we work.
If there's no
This is
fan
why this
in
works.
a hotel, she has the phone, the fan app on her phone just for the noise.
The sound.
Nice.
She's got
Yeah.
on that.
Well, for a while we
Yeah.
worked on a noise machine that had the sound of crickets.
Okay.
Anytime we traveled, we could not sleep.
Couldn't sleep.
It
But
was
what's wrong with
crazy.
me?
I'm a fan person.
Oh,
You know what's funny? On the flip side, every time that she leaves, like goes away for the weekend with the girls or something, it's not the fan app that I need or the fan. It's her snoring. That's what I need.
It's true.
You want to hear snoring? I
Go.
Yep. You ever try checking on a bear? That's kind of what it's like.
This one here, you want to know how she snores? Think of Elmer Fudd. I can literally, when she's dead sleeping, go like this.
Oh boy.
That's when she's really tired. That's when she's really tired.
Yeah.
Really
But you
good.
sound like Elmer Fudd. It's funny.
better than growling
Yeah.
like a bear.
Mr. Grail,
That'd be-
say hi.
I'm not a graceful sleeper. Yeah.
My turn for the question. He's got me collecting pops.
Oh, I got her collecting pops. No.
You
No.
started.
No.
You started, and then I yelled at you for taking them out of the box.
I like to play with my toys. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
I do have quite the
Oh.
pops collection,
Yeah, she does.
which I'll be showing that in future episodes.
But tell her what kind of pops you like, though. What kind of pops do you like to collect?
Well,
Public might
first,
wanna know
I
that.
mean, first it was what I was following at the time, which I am. All right, yeah, admit it, nerd. I am a true blue Troll Hunters fan. I love Del Toro.
Del Toro's work.
He is so awesome, and I just thought that was the best. And then if you like the show, you got to check out the book.
Yes.
Because
Read the
the book,
It is not
it is
by
a
no means
dark level.
not kids friendly book, but
Well,
it's not
older kids.
older kids.
Yeah, early teens maybe.
It's very good though.
It's dark and good. And you wouldn't think it coming, people know it as the cartoon that's on Netflix, but it's really good. That's all I can say about that.
Check that out. Yeah.
But yeah, then just, the boxes show up and he works second shift, so I get the mail most of the time, and it's like, oh, Bueller box, what's in there for me? So that's my comic book collection has started, and it's kind of a mishmash of everything, but a lot of strong female characters. That's what I'm going after right now. And of course, I love the sarcasm of like Deadpool and Venom.
I've been collecting a lot of that for her.
In fact, my big piece for Halloween is going to be a big Venom.
We go all out on Halloween every year. I have a full size pinhead. He actually talks. He's got holds the box, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's pretty cool. We go. We had 2 coffins on the deck right now, so it's like people walk by like, "Who are you burying today?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, the past couple of years we've been building haunted houses in the front yard.
Very cool.
A couple Those have been really fun. Big hit with the kids.
Yeah.
Some of the parents got a little upset with us because they're like, "Oh, it's too scary." I'm like, "It's Halloween. It's supposed to scare the kids."
Huh.
I think it's I scared the parents.
What was it? 1 year? Yeah, 1 year.
I make hologram screens out there, so it makes it look like I'll put fog rolling out of it. 1 year I did it on the deck on the side, and I actually do a hologram, and it looks like a ghost floating around in there. And people just like, "How are you doing that?" And it's like magic.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Brilliant.
Very cool.
Jeff, you're about to say something too?
Yeah, 1 year we had a party going on at the house, and it was Halloween. So the parents came by trick or treating or whatever. So we gave the parents beer. Let them.
We always pass out jello shots.
Yeah.
We should get the bucket of fireball shots for the parents.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Really make them
Yeah,
alive a
we
little bit.
always made jello shots like with the lids and everything. We pass those out to the parents.
Yeah, some get a little uptight.
Nah. Well, they weren't uptight there for a week.
Yeah. Jeff, you got any more
Because
questions?
yeah, it's for the ladies again. So I know what Miss G's favorite characters are. What's Riley's favorite characters?
My favorite characters probably I mean, going along like what Mrs. G said, obviously love Wonder Woman. You gotta love, just seeing that kind of power in the female role. Like that's always a good thing. I also love the sarcasm. So Deadpool's always like way high up there, in my book. Who else? I don't know. I mean,
Well, outside of comic books, probably
Look at Hialeah right there.
Tyrion.
yeah, like if we're getting outside of the comic books, yeah, Tyrion is my spirit person, animal, whatever you want to call him.
Okay.
He's like one of my favorite characters ever.
Very cool.
So he's always good.
Froze a little bit.
And then
Are we good? Did we freeze?
Yeah, you're good. It's kind of stuck.
Yeah.
We're good. There we go.
Nope.
There we
you're
go.
good.
No, you're good.
Yep.
Keep going. You're good, buddy.
A newlywed.
Yeah, I
type
saw- I-
show,
Did
huh?
you see that?
You guys should start a newlywed type show. She's in school right now, so we'll see how her grades are.
Yeah.
If she gets some A's, yeah, we can talk about it. I'll entertain that.
So you're a teacher?
Yeah.
You're a teacher?
Sorry.
Are you a teacher?
No, I'm
She's in
going
school.
back to school for my nursing degree.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so I'm in the fitness industry, but I'm going back for nursing.
Nice.
Very nice.
So it's a long road. It's hard to do it when you're older.
The medical assisting thing, and then realized how people have no concept of what it is to take care of their own bodies. And then I just backed out of it. I did not want anything to do with the medical field anymore.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and
you were in ER.
I worked in an emergency room midnight to morning shift, so
Oh, okay.
you know the drill. You know the drill.
Yeah, yeah. Long, rough. Yep.
Huh?
You got any more, Jeff?
Yeah, I got one for Mike. What's your favorite characters, Mike?
Ooh, man, my favorite character. So Captain America has always been number one for me. He's always just a good person, always just tries to do just morally the best thing possible.
Okay.
On the flip side of that, Spawn has always been one of my favorite characters as well. Just
Very cool.
has all the powers of the leader of the army of the devil, and he just goes out and just wrecks shop. It's one of my favorite things. As much as looking back to that Spawn movie, actually the Spawn movie was where I first actually got even my first like hint of or inkling of introduction to Spawn.
Sure.
And I just thought it was just the coolest thing ever. Even like looking back, like the effects weren't the best back, to the standards now.
Right.
But man, that got me. And then all of a sudden, I started reading all the Spawn comic books, and man, it's been amazing. so sad, man. A while, like years ago when I was a kid, I let some of my friends borrow my Spawn comic books. Never seen them since.
Well,
I had like 1 through 75.
Hindsight.
Yeah,
Well,
they're all in good taking care of my stuff. So sad. I mean, each book now is worth maybe $5 to $10 per book.
yeah. Well, now since you're letting the community know, trust me, you're gonna be getting a bunch of AOKs already.
Well, I've built my collection back. I'm all right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's
You don't let
let's see, 1 through
you don't let that out
301.
so I have a
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I have a question, Mike. Oh, here, wait a minute. Hialeah's got something to say here. And
He always does.
where is he?
You already did.
Always.
No, on the bottom. Where is he?
HBO Spawn cartoon. Oh, the HBO Spawn cartoon. Yeah,
Really bad.
I forgot about that. That was actually I like that.
Yeah, Hialeah
Wait.
was saying the HBO Spawn cartoon was good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that one too. It was good. I've just started picking up some of the Batman animation ones. Actually, watching them. My favorite one so far that I really enjoy is the Hush series. Wow, that movie was impressive. Very, very well done on the Hush.
I still think the best animated Batman was Mask of the Phantasm.
that was
Just
good.
love that's just
Yeah, very good. Yep.
my all-time favorite. I think that could be my all-time favorite animated like comic book movie.
So my
Thank
question, I have a question, Michael.
Huh.
How long have you been podcasting, and what got you into podcasting, and what is it? Just tell the public in general what it is.
Okay, yeah. So, Downright Nerdy Podcast. Well, pretty much we give you all the useless information all us nerds need, right? That's kind of our life. We started back in February. Took about 3 months to kind of prepare, just get the logistics all ready. But the reason why we started doing this weekly podcast is twofold. One, she went back to school, right? So I needed a hobby to get out of her way because I know I would just annoy the hell out of her if I didn't have something to do. So this definitely was one of the things. And then twofold, I listened to a lot of podcasts while at the gym, things like that. And I always wanted to, so there'd be times where I'm listening to a podcast, like either at the gym or in my car, and I'll be yelling at the radio, like, oh, what about this? What about that? I'm like, I wanted a way to kind of get my thoughts out there too, you know.
Well, and I think your coworkers of hearing about it too, and they're like, "You talk about this all the time."
Yeah, my coworkers just always everyone got too annoyed with me talking about it, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll put something on for someone who does want to hear about it.
And see, that's the thing I have to say, Michael. Between you two as a couple doing that show, I really enjoy it, and I've been watching you since you first started, and I love what you
Oh, thanks, man.
All the entertainment that you put into that. I mean, the movie previews and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. You kind of hit. You don't go crazy on one subject. You go across the board.
Nice balance.
Nice balance, and that's beautiful. Beautifully done. Big
Sometimes.
kudos to you.
Yeah, what's
Even when you have your guests on.
Our outlines
Go ahead.
Yeah, we always try, like we were saying, we try and we try and stick to our outlines and stay focused and cover a lot of stuff, but it's, we get off on tangents and we're talking and it
sounds like me right here. That's me. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, for those who do watch the entire podcast or listen to the entire podcast, either or, I mean, I commend you, man. I mean, that means to us because, I mean, there are times where I'm like listening even after. I mean, granted, I'm doing all the editing, so I've heard this like 6 times by the time it gets published, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. I got to turn this off and listen to something.
We have somebody who's just showed up in the chat, and we have somebody.
Right, family.
My special guest. Let's pop him in here.
Okay.
Buddy, no other than Bueller, Travis, my brother. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. Here we go.
Happy birthday.
Is this on?
Yeah, it's on. Here in the rock and roll. Come on, it's smooth now. Come on.
What's happening? What is this? kind of system you running here?
I love you, buddy.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
So
Travis.
you still haven't found nipples?
No, I've always had problems finding nipples, which is of course. And I got the lights turned off, so it's even harder.
I hope people in the chat know that Nipples is a cat.
Yeah,
I
They know.
don't.
some of them don't, but some of them do. So
There's Perry Comics. How you doing, Lurkin? What's up, buddy?
Always lurking.
Always lurking. Nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, guys. So,
Am I supposed to do something?
Travis,
if you want,
ask a question, whatever you like. You're in couples night. So I have two of my best buddies, my two geeky friends. I'm gonna try to do this the right way. We want to go
you do it the right way.
and down. So I can't even do it. Down here and over here. So it's like, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
They're in there.
Backwards. So anyway, you guys have any questions for us? Come on.
Harry, wish I could find Nipples.
What is it? I got one.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
What's how did Mike convince Riley to do the podcast with each other? How did you guys convince?
I just told her this is what's happening, pretty much,
okay.
and she kind of just
Do it.
fell in line.
I was curious.
Boat right.
No,
Behind me. Look right there. I told you it's gonna go on the wall. That's Boat Right's art right there, you guys.
Oh,
that's
wow.
awesome.
He took a blank Silver Surfer cover, the blank white one, drew the whole drawing and even painted the cover. It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful.
Really cool.
Yep. And the one next to her over there, not to go off subject, that one right there.
Yeah.
I just got that in the mail today. That's a commission piece by the art chemist. He actually copied the Silver Surfer. Take it off, honey. You can take it off. I was kind of pumping his name out there today, but he did this.
That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did a really nice job on it. And he's got Jack Kirby in there. He'll put stuff on the outside of his borderlines of his artwork. You got another Silver Surfer out there.
That's going to be money when that new movie comes out.
Yeah. You know what? I am having the most roughest time with that. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like the way, what is it?
It'll happen. You just got to wait more. That's all they want. They just want to build the suspense.
Yeah, exactly. I am really looking forward to it. I really want to see. I would like to see a story about him. Do the story right.
You guys all just kind of thinking off my head here. They just started accepting Disney Plus subscriptions today. I got mine this morning. How about you guys?
Nope.
Not yet.
Got to get on that Disney Plus.
Do it really?
There's a ton of stuff. They put a list of everything that they're going to be that'll be available come November 12th.
Be on there, right?
It's damn near the entire library of Disney. It's amazing.
Okay.
So that's the next thing after we get off.
Right.
Yeah, so Disney owns a lot of Fox, so a lot of Fox properties will be on there too. Yeah.
It's gonna be quite the.
You guys aren't going to hear from me for a while because I'm just going to be watching TV.
I think you're not going to hear from all of us for a while.
Isn't
That happens.
that, am I not right? Is Scarlet Witch supposed to be on the Disney? Or is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Scarlet Witch, Vision. Yeah.
I told Laura, that's
Vision,
the only thing. That's the only way I'd buy the Super Bowl because of that show. Yeah, I want to see that show.
I can't.
That show.
Netflix.
So all of the new Marvel shows are going to be just short one-offs, maybe about 6 episodes each. And Scarlet or WandaVision is what it's called. Will tie directly into the Doctor Strange Journey into the Multiverse movie. I think it's what's called. Madness of Multiverse into Madness.
See, I don't know. Did you guys see? Yeah, here we go. Bueller's not saying a word. He's just shaking his head. Say something. You always are talking. You're not talking and he's not saying a word.
Yeah, so sometimes I like to let the conversation grow organically. I don't.
Okay, good.
You know?
So about right now, Bueller's not in the timeout unless he puts himself there.
I'm single. I don't get put in timeout anymore. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Okay, this is for the ladies. Okay, I'm gonna paint a scenario for the ladies.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
Why am I big? Why am I big on the screen?
Go ahead. That's your
If we talking to the ladies, I can't even see them. That doesn't make any sense. There we go. I need to look at. I need to see them. So for the ladies, okay, I'll paint a scenario. You and your man are in an argument. It's not going good. You guys are fighting, and you're really pissed off. What's the one book that you grab from their collection that you hold for ransom until they're nice?
I
That's a
would
good
never
one.
do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it.
Come on.
Yeah, that's not what he wanted.
I wouldn't do it.
You know,
Let's through it. and he looked.
grovel. Okay, I surrender. I give up. You're right. There's got to be that one book that does it. And I can put it to the guys too. What would that book be?
I'm not telling you.
Very smart.
It'd be my signed stuff, obviously.
I know, but
Anything signed, especially the one the signed by Punisher, Johnny Bernthal, the
Yeah.
personalized message.
I
Anything
just
that's
want those-
personal that I
Yeah.
can't just get another signature from, because that was not only was it cool that I got the signature from him, but we had like a good 10-minute conversation,
Yeah.
and that actually it was really cool. I had a whole 10-minute conversation with Johnny Bernthal
He's
at
awesome.
a convention where everybody else was getting 10 to 15 seconds max, and we just kind of connected on a different level, and he was able, and we just took some time with me, and it was just amazing.
You
And
ready
he
for
signed
this?
I took my Is that why he's always lurking?
Look at Highly. I love it.
Don't play with a man's
You don't
cup.
play with a man.
I don't know. That's one of those in the heat of the moment. It would have lasting effects, and I just can't do it.
See, if I ever got super angry, I'd probably be like, be careful, otherwise I'm gonna, get a plant that actually grows instead of just having those dead plants are all around the place.
Yeah.
Bueller looks so disappointed. Like that's not what he wanted. He's like, "You shaking his head. That's not what I wanted to hear."
He's hoping for like a Hulk 181 or
Yeah.
something like that.
And you just boom.
Yeah, I tried. I tried my best.
Yeah.
A
That's all I
conversation
got.
we
Yeah.
had earlier
Yeah. Tell him.
that we were
Could just take a nap the entire spot.
we were talking about potential questions for tonight's show
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and I asked, it's like we were talking about your prized possession.
That's what it was.
Your
Yeah, 'cause
prized
it was a
possession.
question you asked.
So the question that I asked for at the Comic Core was, other than a comic book, what is your most prized possession?
Let's see, and if it was a non-comic, I can't say possession. That was the hardest part.
It was
we
the one that I asked was non-comic.
We were trying to answer that question ourselves, and it's like I couldn't, and he's like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? And I said, okay, the house is on fire. I'm safe. The dogs are safe. You can only go grab one more thing. What are you going to grab?
Well, I told
And then I said, well, let me correct myself. Which box are you going to grab?
I grabbed this off the wall, right here.
Yep.
I grabbed my Mobius.
Ooh.
You know why? Because that's sentimental, and that was
Wasn't that your very first day? Okay.
that was from Travis. Yeah, that's from
Yeah.
Bueller. Bueller.
No.
All right.
No.
There's a
no.
letter here from Bueller. Months
So
back. Yeah.
that was a twist on my question, but the question was, what's the most sentimental book in your guys' collection?
Oof. Ah,
Yeah, I know that one.
that one.
Most
The Roddy-
sentimental.
My second. That's easy. I don't know. Go ahead, guys.
That's easy. Like you don't know.
I know. I got it sitting right here, but
It's buried.
no, it's not. You said book, right? Not art.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
book.
I'm
Most
starting to
sentimental
lag. I think a little bit.
You're good, bud. Hang in there. You all right?
Yep.
Am I still here?
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yep, you're good,
Yeah.
buddy.
You're good.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Up here. It'd be
I guess
Travis.
so.
Second
mine-
one.
Oh, are they talking? Sorry. All right. Nice.
That's sentimental to me. That was
Kind
getting
of figured.
Steve.
I
White.
knew that one.
So that's what would come out. Now, if
Yeah.
you talk about
Is that
art,
recent? Is that recent?
what's that? The third.
That was the recent one, right?
Yeah, third Silver Surfer. That's his third Silver Surfer appearance. And
And he just got it too.
just got it. Really nice note.
Yeah.
Steve Whiting. It was very, very, very cool. Don't want to
I
cry.
watched that video.
I hate being like that. So
Yeah.
None of that. None of that. What do you
Well,
mean?
mine
go ahead, buddy.
is God Country. Most sentimental. So that's gonna be pretty much the sign one. These two. Whoop.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Yeah, got it.
Cracked.
I pulled 84.
You're good. You're good, buddy. You're good.
Yeah.
How about
Most
you, Bill?
sentimental.
Travis? How about you?
Aside from nipples. Yeah.
I still can't find my cat. I don't seriously. I don't know where she's at. She was here before we started,
Can you ask?
and then as I sat there and waited for 25 minutes, I
Oh,
couldn't find my cat.
Waited.
Perry has something interesting here. Hold on. Vote right. Look at this. Starts another fight. That's awesome, Bo, right? Perry, the prized possessions would be knowledge I've learned about all my stories and artists, writers. I can replace my books, but would hate to lose my memories. Dude,
That's beautiful.
that was beautifully said.
You're going deep.
Awesome. Awesome.
See, it's because you're just sitting there, just taking it all in all the time. You're just getting all that knowledge
Just
lurking in
lurking.
the background.
That was beautiful, Perry. Awesome. Well answered.
I would have thought that Perry's prized possession would be Daredevil. Any
Yeah.
Daredevil comic.
What-
He hates Daredevil.
Yeah, I was about to say he.
I'm just saying, I don't think he likes that one.
Not at all.
So, Bueller,
Yeah, what?
I know
question to you.
her most prized possession is me, so I think she'll be safe for a while.
What?
It's not over yet.
I'm really happy that you guys are all witnessing this because this is usually just what I get on a daily basis. I'm happy that other people are getting to see this.
Oh boy.
Bueller,
Long time since I've hung out with two women on a Saturday night. It's kind of nice.
hey, we got Biggie Shack in the house, and I can't. There's a huge.
Yeah.
I cannot get him up here. It's like taking way too long for him to come up. Biggie Shack's in the house. How you doing, buddy? I'll get you up here in a second.
Glad, yeah.
Who else? Steve Whiting.
Steve Whiting.
Steve Whiting's here. Thank you, buddy.
Expo, right.
Okay, cool.
Hi, Leah.
Thank you to everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. All right, now back to you, Travis.
Yes.
Can you please answer our question?
So
I like him. He's usually talking all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's ridiculous. So I have a lot of prized possession comics. But there's only like a handful that kind of cover all the bases type thing. And the one book that I think that kind of holds its weight as far as everything that kind of ticks off is probably my Amazing Spider-Man number 129, which is,
First
for
punch.
one, it's the first appearance of one of my favorite characters. For two, it was a gift from someone very important to me. And for three, I got an autograph by Jerry Conway, the creator of the Punisher, and I got to meet him and interview him and kind of talk with him and spend the day with the day with him type thing. So that book like ticks off like all the boxes type thing. I have a lot of other books that tick off some of the boxes, But this one literally, when I go down the list, it's got everything checked off on it. So I would say that as far as my most prized possession book is that one, followed closely by obviously my Hulk 181. It was a gift from Steve. The gifts that you gave me and all the other gifts I've received from other people as well. So, I mean, like I said, I have a whole box that's literally just gifts and stuff. So those are my most prized. Everything else I have in my collection, I could dump it at the mall and I wouldn't think twice.
Yeah,
Very cool. That's awesome to have one book that covers all that.
very simple. I didn't have to think about that one, about comic book. If that was what I was going to grab, that's exactly what I'd grab, because that's what it means to me.
I haven't become that attached to him yet.
Yeah, well,
I'll get there.
Biggie,
I'll get there.
where is Biggie? He had something up here and I lost it. Where is Biggie? He said, all right. Yes, we're gonna have to get you on the show for sure, Biggie. Absolutely, that'd be
I'm
fun.
using a webcam.
We'll have a ginger show.
a ginger show. Ooh, I like that. He does. You'll be probably giggling right now. His wife will probably smack him in the head though. So, Jeff, do you got anything else, bud? Any more questions?
Let's see.
I have a couple, but I'm gonna post them because to answer this.
All right. What's I've always wanted to start a podcast, so how would I start a podcast, guys? Pretty much the Riley and the Mike.
There we go.
This is a Mike question because I'm his
Sorry.
Andy Richter. I'm just along for the ride.
You talking mainly like logistics wise?
In general, like logistics wise.
In general,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, all you need is a microphone and an audio editing software. Pretty much, I use I use Reaper, which is free. And all you gotta do is just press record, and then all you need is a hosting site where you upload all your episodes to, and then from your hosting site, once you pay whatever the monthly thing is, you get like a certain number of hours per month. It'll give you like a little RSS feed, kind of like it's just essentially like a link, pretty much, which you provide to Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Castbox, Alexa or AnyPod via Alexa. Do you guys say via or via? Via or via?
Via.
Beta.
Via.
Beta.
Yeah. Thank you.
Via.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. And then pretty much what happens is that every time you upload to, let's say, like my hosting site is Buzzsprout. You upload to I upload to Buzzsprout, and then within an hour or so, it's already up, automatically uploaded to iTunes, Spotify, and all those spots. In regards to you don't need the YouTube spot. I just did the YouTube as well because I know that YouTube is the number 2 search engine in the world next to Google. So, Nipples, did you have a question? Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
No, I was poking Robert.
Oh, poking.
Poking him. See?
Well, I have a question for Bueller. Yeah, we haven't seen the blue ball lately. How's that going? Or is that old news?
I don't like talking about my blue ball.
We love you, Billy.
Jesus Christ.
Gotcha. I love it.
Well, if nobody's, the blue ball was something I used on my live streams on my other channel to put super chats. But since I don't do live streams on that channel anymore, I don't get super chats on the other channel. So I'm sorry to say that I've deflated the blue ball.
Oh,
But he's got his vest on though, I think, don't he? Don't you have your vest on? Or did you
Yeah, I got the vest on. I have the names on the back, but I haven't written any names on there since Sean. So, but I that's one thing about the super chats, and I always felt guilty about getting super chats, to be honest. and you know, it was appreciated and stuff. But I always kind of felt guilty about people just kind of, you know, gifting me money type thing. So
It supported your show. Look at where you're at now. It's helped with your show. It's helped you with your equipment.
yeah,
Should be no problem with that.
yeah, but it's just, I don't know. It just, I always kind of felt weird, you know, to me. And I was like, you know, I could, that's kind of why I started doing the boxes is, you know, because at least I'm giving something back.
Sure.
And so I figure just they don't really do live streams on that channel anymore and just do the boxes. But
I like that comment right there. Sorry,
I'm reading it. I'm laughing.
yeah. You know, Jeff, as tempting as that is, I'm going to take a pass on this.
I'm taking a pass.
You know, you're wearing a DC shirt. If you had something else on, it'd be another story. But
No.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
What got you guys into the YouTube game?
Oof. I can tell you that. I can give you the straight answer right now. Travis, right there, my buddy. He's been my inspiration. There's also a couple of the YouTubers that are in the community that have inspired me to do things to change. Basically, Miss G, she pushed me there. She pushed me to do my thing. So she's supported me in my hobby. But my inspiration in doing YouTube was Travis and Doro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys, come on, don't leave me hanging.
Well, mine is easy. Mine was trying to get over my shyness, my I didn't like to talk to people really much. So it was trying to get over shyness, and then I did a video with a friend, and I got the bug, and I started doing a bunch of videos. So that's pretty much how I got started. So I want to find out how Bueller got started.
it was all about the money, man. I kid you not. I wanted to do something where I worked 60 hours a week and made 5 cents an hour. And so far, it's doing really well. I got that big $200 check last month from YouTube, man. I'm rolling it.
You can buy some new for nipples there, huh?
That's right. I can buy cat litter. And I can buy some food, and that's about it. And maybe some trips to Taco Bell. So, but no, seriously, the thing that kind of got me into YouTube was I didn't have anything going on. And I've said this before. I'm at a time in my life to where my kids are grown. They're both in their 20s. I don't have that responsibility anymore. I wasn't working, you know, I'm kind of on disability, and I was just sitting at home waiting for the next day to go by, and I had nothing going on. And it was really a pretty boring thing. And then I started watching some videos, and I just was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And I made one video and made another, and then I made one that people kind of liked. And I was like, you know what, I kind of enjoy this. And I made a decision really early on to kind of go for it. And like within the first couple of months, I was like, I'm going to give it a real shot and put all my energy into it. Because like I said, I didn't have anything else to do. I just sitting there aging day by day, just, you know, not doing nothing. And so that was it. And I just started meeting people and, you know, trying to put out better content and kind of grow my channel and stuff like that. And people started taking notice, and I haven't looked back. I just kind of keep going and try to improve all the time. But that's really it. It was literally, I was just sitting on the couch wasting away. And so honestly, and I don't say this lightly, but I kind of, I mean it, but YouTube kind of doing this kind of saved my life. And that's sincere from the heart. So
Robert, we love you. You know that. You know I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I can tell you guys right now that when we first started doing YouTube, I didn't really know what to expect until I kind of fell into this comic book community that you guys all started. And I got to say, it's one of the most amazing communities that I've ever even gotten to see, much less even be a part of. Yeah. And it's all due to people like Bueller, the G Spot, Jeff Comics, Z Collect, Sam's Tangle Web, Immortal Biggie Shack, Perry Comics, Rod the Rico, like the list. You guys know the name, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the same stories I feel every time I ask that question are starting to pop up, and it's an amazing thing seeing everybody come together in this one community and see everybody grow with this hobby that everybody enjoys. It's not even a hobby now; it's a lifestyle, right?
Yeah, family, most of it.
Yeah.
Well, and I was saying before when he first kind of got started and stuff, because again, like I'm very much in the background behind the scenes. I kind of come for the thing, and that's kind of about it, just because of my schedule. And he'll be talking to me about like people he's talking to online and stuff, and they're like these people that he has like these relationships now with, and like he's become friends with and everything. And he's talking to me about these people like he sees them every day and meets up with them.
I know. We see them every day. Like
I know.
Notifications are on everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's so cool to see what's going on in what everybody's sharing and I'm just humbled to be a part of it. So thank you guys for welcoming me with us with open arms.
See, that's a big thing with me. It's like I always try to keep it real with people, and this is what I like to see, the real person. This is like when I'm doing these interviews with YouTubers, all you guys, you're showing your real self to the public and who you really are as a real person. There's a lot of phonies out there, so I'm just saying.
Well,
you guys are awesome.
The type of thing is really cool too, because even like when we record and stuff, we get to edit and we get to be in our best lighting, and if we screw up on something we can cut it out or whatever. And here with these like live shows, it's real. This is it. Like this is what you get. That's just kind of a different level to it.
She's had a booger in her nose for an hour. I haven't get bored because you felt it.
Sorry,
On the other week, it was flies. We had flies in here.
Oh, the flies are just annoying as heck.
It's getting cold outside, so they're all coming in.
I do have a quote. I don't think I put this up yet. I wrote this down years ago. See what you guys think. What do you think, Travis? Is there's nipples.
Look at those nipples. She came to me. Here, sit right there. I got my date. I'm good to go. Jeff, you're the only one about it yourself. Sorry, buddy.
Roman Curtis is here. Wow. Nice. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Really nice guy. Nipples. Really? It muted him to say nipples. I can't believe it. Biggie Shack was nipples, and it actually muted him.
Do you know the story behind her name? Have I ever told you?
I
want to hear it.
I want to hear
it. So I had another cat, and it was old, so it passed away a while back. So I finally got a new cat, and my mom's a hairdresser. Okay, she's been a hairdresser for 50 years, and she's had ladies with her like the whole time that she's been a hairdresser. And one of the ladies, her name is Lorraine, and she's been around she's known me before I was born. But I can't stand this old lady. She's just the worst. I mean, it's horrible to not like old people, but she's like the exception. I just can't stand her. And she just latches on to our family, and she just won't go away. And so it was like Mother's Day, and sure enough, she was there at the restaurant, and she goes, she asked me, goes, "Oh, I heard you got a new cat." And she's like, "What's its name?" I just wanted to mess with her. And I said, "Oh, I named it Nipples because, guys have nipples." And she's like, "Oh, nibbles?" I go, "No, nipples, like my nipples on my chest." And she's like 2 years old, and I'm messing with this old lady. And it was just a joke. And then all the cousins or the nieces and nephews at the table just started calling my cat Nipples after that. So that's her original name was Lilu from Fifth Element.
Yeah.
But it got changed to Nipples because of that old bag. I'm not trying to be mean. But man, that lady's the worst.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a good story, Bueller.
Nice.
It's okay to be mean to old people. Not all of them, just one. You get to pick one old person to be mean to. Everybody gets one. That's my one.
I have to narrow it down to one, huh?
I was gonna say I probably have more than one.
If you're mean to multiple old people, that's on you. That's on you. But if
I
you're
don't know if I
one old
know
person,
them, but I
then
don't
you're
necessarily care for them. Yeah.
Z Collects did my 100 subs giveaway. Go check it out.
Yeah, I might want to say Z Collects. He has a bearded dragon. I saw it in one of his videos.
Nice.
Well, because I used to have a bearded dragon, but it died, like my old cat died. Apparently, these animals die after a while. I didn't know. But I had one. His name was Little Jerry. And Little Jerry from the grave says hi to Z Collects bearded dragon. He had it on his shoulder.
Oh, we had beardies too.
We don't have any pets. I wish we did, but we don't have any.
Yeah, you have to learn how to keep a plant alive first, okay? Then we can move to actual things that move. Jeez.
I think that.
I may have to send you some plants that don't die.
Oh, I've killed succulents.
I gave her a fake cactus, and I don't know where it is right now.
So
Elder abuse is okay.
Oh, wait.
I'm not. Elder abuse is not okay. It's Big Jack. There's a difference between being mean to an old person and abusing an old person. I'm not abusing an old person. I'm just being mean.
Abusing old people. Oh,
Small doses.
be nice, Ginger. Come on now.
Small doses, just like going. Was it the senior discounts at
yeah,
Denny's?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. A couple more years. Yeah.
Couple more years. You'll be 53 in a matter of weeks, actually.
Hey, 53.
Put it out there.
Happy early birthday,
You
buddy.
don't look a day past 52, Robert. Way to go.
Thanks.
Well, no, because then I always remind him that when you're born, you start at 0 and you work to that year. So you've actually lived a year. So when you turn 53, you'll actually be starting the first day of your 54th year. Just to rub it in, because he is a little bit older than me.
That's a good point.
Robert likes the young.
Flowers, plants you can't kill.
What'd you say, buddy?
I said, oh, okay.
What did you say, Bueller?
I didn't say nothing. No, look at those nice books behind me. Let's change the subject. Look at those
I
books.
noticed all the Batman.
Yeah, all the Batman. I like it.
It's Batman Day. That's awesome, brother.
I gotta tell you, I love having this wall behind me because I can switch it out whenever I want, and it looks different every time. So every time I do a video with that background, I can just take the books out, theme it, whatever I want to do, and it works out really well.
That's awesome. That's good.
Now what are we doing, Robert?
No,
You're figuring
we were
it out.
checking the chat
No,
here.
I'm not checking the chat. There's nothing to say right now. You're not anything that's important. There's
Well,
nothing.
you got 2 questions to ask him anyways.
Yes, I do. Do have just a couple. I think I already asked you one. All right. Here we go. You have any inspirational thoughts or ideas for the community? And this is for all of you.
This is a question you ask every week.
Yeah, it's the same one, but this
Okay.
is for a new guest. This is
New
our new
guest.
guest. Yep.
Let's see, inspirational thoughts or ideas.
For the community in general. Anything.
If you have an idea, just don't be afraid to
Hold on.
run with it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody has, their fears, but the one way to get over a fear is to face it, and that's the only way you can actually overcome it, right?
Yep.
So if you think you're bad on camera, then put yourself on camera. If you don't know anything about comic books, start talking about comic books and start learning about comic books, right? Things like, these are things. Oh my God. Well, I did it too. You should see my first solo episode ever. I thought I was rambling through the entire thing. I felt like I was talking a million words a minute, not taking a single breath, kind of like what I'm doing right now. And I don't even know how to stop right now. And it's starting to get to me really what was going on. And I was just sweating profusely. It was terrible. It was like my first date ever. Terrible. It was like the first time I asked her out and she turned me down, actually.
Oh,
Aw.
It's okay because it hadn't worked out okay in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, just if you have something in your mind that you can't shake, do it. Right? I
Yeah.
mean, even if you do it and fail, at least you did it. At least you gave it your all.
I would kind of just piggyback on that, is like, if there's something that keeps coming up in your head, if you thought about it a couple of times, like maybe it goes away, but you keep coming back to it, just go for it, because it keeps coming back for a reason, that would be, which is why I'm this old and going back to school, because it kept coming up, and finally, all right, I got to do something about it. So that would be my as well. Yeah.
very, very cool.
And yeah, I go to school too, but I go to school to use their weight room and work out at a gym that's free and right across the street. So same philosophy, but
Why don't you show what you do on your off time, your hobby? Here, check this out.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Riley,
Here.
I can show you a flower that you won't kill.
I mean, I would give you a run for your money, but that's really cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
This
Is it silk?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is it silk thread?
No, it's all wire. It's wire wrapping.
Oh, it's all wire?
Wow.
Oh, that's really cool.
Wow.
The whole
That's awesome.
And that's just one of the roses she did. Yeah, she does a lot
more.
That one gets shipped out on Monday.
Yeah, tell him, honey, tell him.
Tell them. Well,
Your
it's
first,
just
one of your commissions came through.
Hello?
one of my commissions from doing a Renaissance festival this summer, and it's like it's kind of
us?
starting to
I
snowball.
don't think so. He was saying you had an hour.
So I get more orders, and
Oh, there we go.
that's about it. Not much to tell about.
Sorry, we you guys first. You guys ask us something?
I'm
There
sorry.
we go. We're doing the loading there for a second. We lost you, but
Notice that.
it's all back now.
Jeff, do you got anything else, buddy?
Let's see. Anything
ahead.
else?
Yeah.
Not really, but they mostly answered most of my questions. So, Bueller, got anything?
Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. What's up, buddy?
Well, I can't tease Travis about his blue ball anymore, so I'll have to
Oh,
just.
they're always there.
I'll have to talk
They
up
just don't have signatures on them.
blue eyes. Those blue eyes, Travis.
There you go.
Look at that. See, look at that. You were
Look at
closer
me.
before.
Look at those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else, Robert?
Is that what they asked?
What was that?
Oh,
Go ahead, Riley. What did you have to ask?
No, I was asking Michael if he had any questions.
Yeah, you. That's what
Go ahead.
Anybody? Go ahead.
I'm gonna put you right on the spot.
okay. So, kind of piggybacking off your last, piggybacking off my last answer, is there anything that you guys haven't done yet that you have plans for the future that you still haven't kind of gotten? Is there anything working that we get to look forward to?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or is it all a secret?
Nah, it's not a secret. This Vampirella video I've been planning on doing. It's been out there. It's just I just got to get a better editor. But there's gonna be like a Vampirella video on my channel. Let's see.
Nice.
Trying to do another podcast, a little podcast type thing. So that's in the works. A bunch of stuff that's in the works right now. So
if you need help, anything podcast related, man, let me know. Shoot me a message. We'll figure something out. I'll help you out whatever you need, man. Anything.
All right.
Because if there's any mistakes that you're hitting, I've probably done it 5 or 6 times and probably know my
You
ins
can
and
learn
outs.
from his mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And trust me, I made plenty.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I got to pick.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
What's that?
I said,
You
we'll
got
look
any?
yeah.
The Vampirella.
Yeah, I've been working on that one for a good while anyway. So
And myself,
There you go.
I've been studying on my Golden Age books. That's what I've been working on, and I want to kind of show a little bit more about that. So that's kind of like what I've been working on that I want to share with the public.
Nice. That would be cool.
The other
No.
day, it was pretty interesting during the weekends. Jeffrey has another group that he does stuff with, which is
Silver Age Sundays with Conquistador.
there you go. That's a pretty fun show. And they'll
Yep.
show their books and stuff, and then they'll talk about them. And usually they'll have a topic. Jeff did one last week, and
Yep.
what was it on? You remember?
About Dawn.
Yep.
That's what. Yep. And then
The week before was
week before was Lady Death, I think, or Lady Death before. And then the first one was Chastity, like powerful characters, powerful female characters. So I've been picking. And then tomorrow on Sunday, it's gonna be Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. So Miss G's gonna like that one.
yeah, that's one
Ooh,
that's been a real interesting one. That one him and I have been looking at.
okay.
It's actually a married couple that do the book, and very, very interesting.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So that's in the works. There's a bunch of stuff in the works on my side. So
Very
Nice.
cool.
The one advantage you've got too that's pretty cool, Michael, I noticed too, is you can actually do stuff without doing the video. You can actually just do the radio podcast itself. And just
Oh, yeah. Our
narrate.
first 6 episodes were just audio only.
Yep.
And we, to be honest with you, I did that because I didn't have I didn't do all my test runs for the video yet, and I didn't really know how to do the multi-camera angles the way I really wanted it to. But once I started getting the hang of it, and I think my very first video episode was, I think, episode 7. That's when I had my sister on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked out pretty good. It was pretty fun.
He looks so serious.
I'm serious.
Because when I was doing the security, the reason why I mentioned that is because when I used to do security work, and I used to have one of those little iPods, and I would listen to podcasts all night. It's usually on computer work, computer programming, stuff like that. Computer shows. What was it? Twitch was one I used to listen to all the time. I don't know if you know that podcast, but I used to listen to that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very cool. And I was listening too about there's a
podcast. Yeah, especially Jeff, man, since you're up to start it up.
yeah.
Sorry, buddy. Say it again.
Say it again, Mike.
Oh, sorry, man. I cut out. It's my internet.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. So Jeff, I mean, great thing about started doing a podcast too, in addition to the YouTube, is that, I mean, obviously there's a lot of busy people out there. Not all of them are able to watch every episode or consume the content, right? So a lot of people, they end up listening to stuff on their commute. Like Comic Tom just started doing a podcast, Bags and Board. It's a really great podcast, but it's something that it's essentially his entire YouTube set up, but it's just the audio, so that his fans can still consume that content, right? But I mean, it just kind of depends. Like there are some things like with me, at least some of the visual stuff, obviously you won't be able to see, but that's why they go to YouTube too. Follow us there. Whenever it is you're not commuting, come check us out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, the Catanese Comic Wednesdays. Transfer it over to like podcast style, like audio style.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking.
And heck, dude, if you have any Cantonese fans, do
Right.
it in. I don't know if you speak Cantonese or not. But if you can,
Yeah.
man, do it in Cantonese too. The more
I do.
specific, even though it may not be a lot right then and there, the word will eventually start getting out. And you'll see steady growth, right?
Yeah,
If
I
you're
can do
the
it.
only one doing something, then people will want it.
Yeah, I'm because I'm pretty decent in Cantonese, but some of it's like the bad part is some of it's slang terms too. So it's kind of
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the only problem.
Well, it's after midnight. What's our Cantonese dirty word of the day?
Cantonese dirty word. Let's see. There's a slang term. The let's see. What kind of dirty word? Nipples.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was about to say.
I take offense to that.
Oh,
Nipples is not dirty. Nipples is never.
No,
been dirty. That's a clean puss right there.
Okay, nipples.
It's okay.
I'm thinking. Give me a second. Let me think. Nipples. When I'm on the spot, it's kind of everything goes anyway. So, but a dirty word would be. Let's see. Wow. Do you would be a dirty word. Do you?
What?
Do you?
do you?
You.
Well, do you too?
It means
Do you?
fuck.
Do you?
Do you?
I think you mean DUI.
No, do you?
DUI means you're fucked. Isn't that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what it means. Do means that's what it means. I was trying to think of nipples, but I can't really think of nipples right now.
Nipple appreciates that.
Biggie has one. Here.
Yeah.
You ready? Here it comes.
All right.
Late at night.
That's what made me laugh. There it is.
You too.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Puss is height.
Mhm.
Height.
See, this is
Height.
That's how you say pussy. Height.
Easy.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, pretty much. Peter learns it and then forgets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens pretty much. That's why I was thinking about going to audio. So going to the podcast style. So it might be a little easier for people to consume it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I follow a couple of YouTubers called Think Media and Primal Video. They do a lot of like gear, different gear to use for whatever project you got, whether it be podcast or that's how how I made my decision on microphones or audio interfaces, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I need to invest in a better laptop first. That's the first thing.
Yeah,
and a better desktop too.
The great thing about audio only, it doesn't require as much juice as the video would. So I think you should. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh boy. Robert, any more questions for him? Oh, okay.
You came in really clear all of a sudden there. That's much better. You came in a little close. You're clearer now. Now you're clear. That's
You
better.
can see the sweat dripping down my head.
Yeah, it's pretty warm, guys. I want to say thank you to you guys for being here. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for having us on.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
especially after the day you must have had.
Yeah, you've had a lot. Did you have anything? What was cool at the con so far? Tell us about that. How about that?
Yeah, so we were just at Wizard World Sacramento in California, and it was really what was probably the highlight of the con.
There's some good costumes.
There's a lot of great costumes.
Good cosplay.
Oh, there was that one like 10-foot tall predator.
Yeah,
I mean,
some
it
guy
was
was on stilts.
A dude on stilts in a predator costume. That was pretty awesome. Other than that, I mean, the big celebrities that were there were Jason Momoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there were some other celebrities there, but he was definitely the big one.
Yeah, he was the big one there. You got that one dude from American Pie. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
And then
I like that you muted.
Oh, you muted him. Oh, poor guy. He's on. So, Is he eating Taco Bell?
Now
Yeah.
he,
Oh,
now he is in a timeout.
Oh, love Taco Bell.
No,
There's a
but-
lot of great artists there. An artist that's actually been on our show several times, Geek Fine Art. He was there.
cool.
We're a good buddy of ours, Dave. Yeah, like I said, my local comic book shop ended up coming out there too. Cape and Cowl. Always great to see those guys. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was a small con. It is what it is.
It's fun though.
Yeah, good times.
Okay, just stick around, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna close
Yep.
this out here. Anything I would like you to speak your mind. Anything new coming up? Anything on your show? This is your time. Knock yourself out. Tell the public what you want to tell them about your show. Anything coming up? Anything like that, buddy?
All right. Well, Downright Nerdy. You pretty much
Yep.
just type that and you'll find out where to find us. Obviously, we're on the YouTubes and all the other fun podcasting apps. We got show pretty much every week. Usually we release on either Sunday nights or Mondays, depending on how tired I am and everything I need to get done.
Yeah.
But future guests, we're going to have Dave of Geek Fine Art back on the podcast. We got a couple of comic book writers that are going to be coming up on the podcast, local guys. We're going to have Rachel Litfin, an author of the Chronicles of Royal High series. She's going to come back when her second book, Dragon's Wrath, comes out. Really incredible series. If any of you guys are a fan of the Harry Potter series, or oh geez, what was the other thing I compared it to? Lord of the Rings. It's kind of like a little mixture of that. It was great. Similar to even similar to like a Carnival Row, just based maybe a couple hundred years before that.
We're gonna be doing some collaborations.
Yeah, we're gonna do some collaborations with Fake Nerd Podcast. Christmas special. It's all gonna be about Star Wars, where they're gonna school the hell out of us about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Those guys are amazing when it comes to that stuff. That'll actually be December 1st. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. What's November 30th is actually when we're going to be on their show. So that'll be fun. Yeah,
Just like you guys said, just trying to get better every day.
yeah, that's it. Just keep and just trying to do
Keep
some
doing
more
it.
stuff and learning how to do more stuff with people who are remote, because a lot of times, like right now, we're limited to people coming to us.
Sure.
As opposed to trying to figure out how to record from like let's say I wanted you on our show.
Sure.
How to incorporate you guys in the same capacity with all my camera stuff and all the gear that I got. It's a lot to learn, but it's been fun and just enjoying every step of the way.
Awesome.
That's it. And the only thing else I'm looking forward to is everybody else's content that's on in the chat and in this video right now.
Awesome. All right.
Yes, you
BUELLER
right
turn.
there.
Your turn. Come on, buddy.
What's the question?
Yeah.
What did you order for Portman?
What's the question?
What do you got coming up? Anything new?
That's pretty cool. Look at that. What I got coming up?
Yep.
A
Anything new? This is your time to talk.
lot of stuff.
Go ahead.
Actually, I will say this: that my coffee on Monday, for the coffee video, I will have a guest with me. My friend Bob is going to be on there, so you guys will get to meet him. And so I'm pretty excited to introduce him. He's a local guy. He actually lives right down the street, and he doesn't really do YouTube videos yet, but he's going to start doing it pretty soon. But he'll be on that show with me, so I'll have someone to drink coffee with, I guess. So that's kind of cool. And starting October is, I'm calling it Content Month. I will have a video every day for the month of October. So
Oh, geez.
for 31 straight days, there'll be a
That's
video
really
every single day.
That's a challenge. That's awesome.
I got it all mapped out. I got some of them already done. And just the keys videos are coming back. The eBay versus Overstreet's coming back. Comic book collections, comic book hauls, the regular stuff, and some new things as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool.
And Nerd Talk with BUELLER.
Yep. That's awesome.
And my taco. It's so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I got Silver Age Sundays tomorrow coming out with Conquistadors, Hialeah Comics, maybe Steve Whiting, depending on if he doesn't have to work. So far that's and then eventually we're gonna have Metal Log on and a couple other people on for Silver Age Sundays every Sunday at 1 p.m. EST. Not sure. I think it's 12 p.m. for you, Robert. I think, right?
Yep.
Okay, 12 p.m.
Central.
Central Time, and then East Coast would be what is it?
3 hours.
East Coast.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
So probably about
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yep.
10 o'clock in the morning for downright nerdy podcast of them for Silver Age Sundays, Conquistadors channel, and then I have the Books on a Hook show with Robert the J Spot Galvin. That's what you guys are watching now. Every Saturday at midnight his time, 1 p.m. EST, and then 10 o'clock West Coast time. And then you have Catanese Comic Wednesdays, 1 p.m. EST on Wednesdays. Pretty much that's pretty much it. What you got going on, Robert?
Oh. A lot.
Oh,
There we go. So everybody, don't go anywhere. All my guests, please stick around for a minute. Okay, I'm going to log us out. Me and Laura, I'm going to say thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guest Bueller, Downright Nerdy Podcast. You guys, Michelle and Riley, Michael and Riley, awesome. Jeff, thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys being here. It was a lot of fun. Community, you see this on the rewind, appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit everybody that's on the panel tonight. I'd appreciate it. Much love to everybody out there. You got anything you want to say?
Good night.
All right, we're gonna check this out. And
Come on.
I can do this.
Oh, look at all those little
Yes, you
images.
can. There we go.
That's all.
You?